Hey guys, welcome back to 3 Question Friday. You might have noticed I'm getting a little bit of a tan. Weather's been beautiful in Melbourne, which is awesome, and it's so nice to get outside. I got 3 awesome questions this week. Just remember, you can always email me any questions you have at ben@13seeds.com.au, and you can also go into the win and a chance to win the $20 gift voucher each week, which will get you anything you want for $20 voucher in the online store. Cool, so let's dive into it. I've got some really cool questions today. One that's really interesting, and probably the first question, it's really good to address this because I get a lot of emails, in particularly about high blood pressure and also high cholesterol. But I've got this email from Geraldine. Geraldine says, "Hi, I've read online that hemp seed oil can raise blood pressure in some people. Do you have any research on this at all?" So it's always really careful, and I always explain this to people. This is the problem with a lot of nutrition information is that on the internet, it's not always accurate or correct, and people would just say things all the time that may not be true really, or based on really any evidence at all. So we always make sure that we're evidence based here at 13 Seeds. But yeah, the main question is, so can it raise blood pressure? Look, when it comes to hemp seeds, I found one study that was talking about sort of the more protective effects when it comes to blood pressure. So the reason why hemp seed oil can assist or perhaps promote healthy blood pressure is because it contains, obviously we talk about them all the time, our essential fatty acids. So in particular, an omega-3 fatty acid, which is called alpha-linoleic acid. But don't worry about that. Just remember that it's got these omega-3 fatty acids, and also GLA, which is called gamma-linoleic acid, which is an omega-6 fatty acid. And these have shown to be protective in certain types of heart conditions, including high blood pressure. So that's really cool. And I think it's probably a good time to sort of answer these questions, and I'm going to do an in-depth Q&A. It's going to come out on Monday talking about high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and give you a complete guide on how to manage that through both diet and lifestyle. So we'll be talking about things such as exercise. We're going to be talking about what you should include in your diet and what you shouldn't include. Also talking about like stress and also other things that are going to assist with reducing blood pressure, such as reducing weight as well. So these are all really important factors. And also, of course, salt in the diet and alcohol and cigarettes and all those sort of bad things in the diet. So I'm going to address all those on Monday, so don't get too caught up in that now. I don't want to overwhelm you guys. We'll go for a slightly easier one now, a bit more simple. This one is from Noella. "Hello, Ben. What is the difference between hemp oil and hemp oil capsules?" Now, we get this question all the time, and once again, just wanted to clear the air. The hemp seed oil in the capsules is the exact same as it is in the bottle. The only reason that we put it into capsules is just for convenience. So some people find it really, really simple to just like take a couple of capsules, or maybe they just they don't like the taste that much, which is fine. Everybody's a little bit different, and it's just like whatever works for you. And we do have different dosages. And once again, as I always say, just monitor. We do have like serving suggestions for 1 tablespoon a day for the bottle, and then 3 capsules a day, because we think that this is an affordable way. And however, if you do want to increase the dosage, of course you can. You'd have to have really, really high amounts of hemp seed oil in order to do any kind of particular damage, and they're probably more beneficial than anything. And the reason why is because in the Western diet we have such a bad ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids, and this is indicative of sort of disease and development of disease. So that means like our ratio is like 1 to 20 now instead of like 1 to 4. So what it means is that if you consume more sort of like hemp oil, and you consume more hemp seed stuff, you're going to help to balance out that ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids, which is really, really important for human health. So I hope that answers that one. Let me see, I've got one more here from Linda. "Hi, I take magnesium, golly gummies." I actually don't know what golly gummies are. Golly gummies with cider vinegar. Okay, so they're sort of like cider vinegar gummies, vitamin C, and fish oil. Just wondering if these are okay to be taking on a daily basis with balanced diet. Thanks, Linda. Yep, for sure. When it comes to like supplements, as I always say to everybody, it always is possible to get all your nutrients from a well-balanced diet. However, there's this little thing called life that gets in the way sometimes, and sometimes we're not always perfect and can be sometimes difficult to be able to eat all these foods all the time. And I guess that's where supplements really play a role. I think it's really important for everybody out there is to understand why you're taking your supplements. And this can be a little bit confusing for some people. And there's, like I said, there's a lot of information out there on the internet saying, you should take this, you should take that. The truth is that I studied for 4 years, and I've been, continuing learning for another 4, and so that's like 8 years in total. And it's always changing, and things that we thought worked in the past, the science will be updated, and then we'll have to reconsider what we think is best for human health, and that's how science works. So if you do have any questions, or if you do take any supplements, these are great questions for me, and I love answering them as well. Send them in. Tell me what supplements you're taking. Tell me why you think you're taking them, and I'll tell you whether they're probably going to be beneficial for you or whether you're probably just wasting your money. But yeah, always well-balanced diet first, and supplement is in the name, as in supplement. They go on top. So always diet first, and then we supplement secondary to that if we're not able to get nutrients in that diet. Oh, that's my cat just scratching the box over there. All right, awesome. Thank you so much for the questions. Really appreciate it. Please keep them coming. Always, you remember, ben@13seeds.com.au, and I'll always be happy to answer those for you. Awesome. Have a great weekend, guys. Take care.